Bah. Bang, bang. Bah. All right. Tom Brady, Logan Paul. Let's go, you guys. Let's get into this, man. What's going on? Oh! Out of here, man. You niggas what? You niggas that you thought shocked? You know what's shocking? What would be shocking if this video was actually real? That'd be shocking. That'd be the shocking part. Let's see a different angle. Come on, man.
No, get your boy. Get your boy, bro. Get your boy. Yeah, take him that way, bro. He's gonna get himself hurt.
And the Dummy of the Year award goes to these two guys, Tom Brady and Logan Paul. As if Mr. Logan Paul wasn't already an idiot enough, and Tom Brady wasn't already completely destroyed in the press by his wife leaving him, showing you that no matter how much money you have, a bitch will always leave you for the next nigga. All right? I don't know what this is, man. What does it have to do with anything? This is what their little beef that they had playing flag football? A young man outran Tom Brady and Tom Brady slapped him. This is the come on. Come on! Come on. You guys are stupid, bro. You guys are stupid. You're stupid for indulging them. And you're stupid for this, allowing this nonsense to get onto my table this morning, dude. This is absolutely ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous because, look, if we analyze the actual thing that went down, you can see that Logan Paul blocked the slap thing, okay? And he blocked it a little late, too. Check this out. See where his hand was? See? Look. The slap is here. Logan Paul's block is here. And if a nigga's really gonna slap you, man, Tom Brady has the slapping form of a bitch. Come on. Come on, guys. We have to do better. Let us elevate the status of what we call a news. Let us elevate the status of what we call news. God damn it, man. You guys love to waste a nigga's time. You guys love to waste my time, bro. You out here, you say, hey, this is the good stuff. No, it's not. No, it's not. Like, what is that? How am I supposed to farm that, dude? All right. Whatever. Whatever. All right, let's get into some real shit because, come on. Come on. That was terrible, man. The sound that took over YouTube.
Brittany.
Oh my God. That nigga's voice sounded really...
God
damn. All right, guys, let's get into this. The sound that took over pop, as told by JP. All right, let's go.
Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. At the centre of it all was Max Martin,
Okay.
who had become the most recognisable name behind the new wave of pop. At the same time, R&B was quickly becoming the modern marker for what cool sounded like. Its producers were creating some of the most forward-thinking music on the radio, and pop stars were starting to take...
Damn, nigga, get a better mic, bro. Or put a noise filter on your mic in CapCut, nigga.
note. One of the producers at the forefront was Rodney Jerkins, better known as
Darkchild.
Darkchild, who by this point had already produced some of the biggest R&B records of the late 90s.
Destiny's Child.
But he
and
wasn't
shit.
alone. If you look at the producers who truly carried the sound of the late 90s R&B into mainstream pop, three names stand out: Darkchild, Timbaland, and the Neptunes. Of course, they weren't the only R&B.
Did you guys know that at a certain point in the mid-2000s, 46 to 47% of the music playing on the radio was produced by the Neptunes? That's a W, dog.
Producers working with pop stars during this period. Producers like Scott Storch and Jamin Lewis, and many others, would also create major crossover records through the late 90s and 2000s, and their influence will come up later. But Darkchild, Timbaland, and the Neptunes became the producers who would come to define pop music in the years that followed. So, what made each of them so sought after in the first place? Before pop stars came calling, let's go back to the R&B records that put Darkchild, Timbaland and the Neptunes on the map. First up, Darkchild. After producing early records like Joe's Don't Want to Be a Player, his first real break came on Mary J. Blige's Share My World album, and he was just 19. But it was the following year, 1998, when everything would explode.
Okay.
On Brandy's Never Say Never, he produced...
Now, you guys have to understand that, first of all, the way this guy is just going about talking about this so casually, you have to understand how hard it is to get a placement, right? Nowadays, you might think it's easier because of the advent of sort of like music programs that are more accessible and the computers are better and the access to technology is better. And I guess it's a lot easier to just find an artist's email and send them the beat, right? Or drop the beat in the artist's DM, whatever the case might be. The ability to contact an artist is so fluid and so easy now. You have to understand how hard in this time it was to actually get into the music industry. The music industry was gate-kept, bro. The whole entertainment industry was gate-kept. They had gatekeepers. You couldn't, if you wanted to advance, you had to do the crazy demonic things behind closed doors, okay? So this idea of landing on albums and being on artist albums and getting your paperwork done properly so you're not screwed on the back end, come on. This deserves an award. He's making it sound so easy.
Used almost every track, including The Boy Is Mine and fan favourite, Angel in Disguise. From there, things moved fast. 4 tracks on Whitney Houston's My Love Is Your Love, including It's Not Right But It's Okay, Jennifer Lopez's debut single, If You Had My Love, and of course Say My Name by Destiny's Child, which earned him his first Enough by Tony Braxton, was right around the corner too. Built around syncopated...
This man's was putting out bangers, bro, bangers. What you're looking for is the Darkchild sound, right? Because there's a lot of times where it's like this era of R&B is my favorite, and it's the Darkchild sound. Mind you, he's going to go through a couple other producers as well, but yes. This sound is that very distinct sound.
Rhythms, stuttering drum patterns, arpeggiated harp melodies, and sweeping strings. Darkchild's production captured the sleek, futuristic feel of the Y2K era. That sound reached its peak on projects like Michael Jackson's Invincible and Brandy's Full Moon, where his vision of futuristic R&B was fully realised. Unlike Timbaland and the Neptunes, Darkchild never really expanded into the hip-hop world. His focus remained firmly on R&B and vocal-driven records, shaped by his background as a classically trained pianist with deep gospel roots. Next.
Right. Why would you want to venture out into rap anyway? Most of the time, rap is BS, bro. As much as I like rap, I like modern-day rap because it's become not rap. It's become just super melodic.
Timbaland. His first major successes came through Genuine's debut album, Genuine the Bachelor, which he produced almost entirely, including Pony, as well as R. Lear's album, 1 in a Million. Around the same time, he became synonymous with Missy Elliott, producing...
There's an interesting thing about the whole entire Timbaland sound and how the Timbaland factory kind of worked around this late 90s era. It was Timbaland and Magoo. You had Missy Elliott as well. And also there was different brushings with Pharrell as well, because they're all from VA, right? So to get this sound, Timbaland, they essentially they locked themselves. I'm paraphrasing the story, but they just locked themselves in a space where they were able to just create and not really listen to the radio, right? They were just creating whatever came to their own heads based on their own zeitgeist, which is why you get such a unique sound with Timbaland, is because as much as, yes, he can make things palatable to the commercial market, it is also very much so him, you know? Let's get back to it.
Heavily across her first 5 albums and helping create hits like Get Your Freak On, Work It and Pass That Dutch. Outside of those 3, Timbaland spent much of the late 90s building his reputation through remixes and selective productions for artists like SWV, Destiny's Child.
Timbaland is eating a banana here and no one is saying anything about it.
Janet Jackson and Usher. But it was records like Jay-Z's Big Pimpin' that began pushing him into the spotlight. At this point, Timbaland's sound was built around off-kilter drum programming with offbeat snares, hi-hat rolls, and eccentric samples. Think chirping crickets and his own vocal sound effects that turned his music into full-on creative experiments. Sometimes spacey, often beat-driven, and always innovative.
My favorite Timbaland production is Timbaland and Nelly Furtado. That is peak. That is peak.
Sometimes we make you move your feet, sometimes we don't.
Add in his experimental unconventional chord progressions and Indian-inspired melodies, and his production sounded like nothing else.
People like myself only hang with sellers, that's the way to go.
It was in 2002, though, when his profile would reach another level as he teamed up with a former boy band star embarking on a solo career.
The Justin Timberlake and Timbaland, come on. Okay, Justin Timberlake and Timbaland and also Nelly Furtado and Timbaland. That combination of artists works so well together.
Beginning one of the most important producer-artist partnerships of the decade. That same artist would also go on to work extensively with the Neptunes. Where Darkchild and Timbaland were already established by the turn of the millennium, the Neptunes, made up of Chad Hugo and of course Pharrell, really exploded from 2000 onwards, helped in part by Jay-Z's I Just Wanna Love You, Give It To Me, which perfectly captured their signature style. Sparse, minimalist production, jagged bass lines, quirky synths, and Pharrell's unmistakable hooks.
Give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff.
They could also shift effortlessly into something much softer, using dreamy chords and spacious arrangements that gave many of their records
It's crazy how they can do a track like that, and then they can also do a track like Beautiful with Snoop Dogg.
an almost weightless feel. Before Jay-Z, they had produced Khalees's acclaimed debut Kaleidoscope, which included Caught Out There and the standout Get Along With You.
You took my heartbeat from me. This is the saddest story.
Their partnership with her would continue over the next few years, culminating in one of their biggest songs, Milkshake. In 2001, they launched NERD alongside Shay Haley, blending hip-hop, rock and funk into a sound that embodied the rap rock skater culture of the early 2000s.
So hard. This era was so hard, bro. Oh my goodness. Pharrell killed it, dude. This era is still a real big inspiration for me, too. It's like the Dirtman inspiration, you know?
I'm a provider, girl. Gotta face the streets tonight.
It was later, that same year, that they would begin working with the biggest female pop star of the era, marking their arrival on pop's biggest stage. By this point, seeing Darkchild,
what's that track? It's Britney Spears, right? And Pharrell. Banger though.
Timbaland or the Neptunes in the credits held weight. Even before hearing the song, you just knew that you were about to hear something fresh and expensive sounding. Their producer tags became part of the experience too, a signature that instantly told you who was behind the record. Of course, the soundscape wasn't just about...
The interesting thing about Pharrell's signature tag is that it's a 4-beat. Boom, 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 and then the song starts, right? That's how you know it's a Pharrell song. He doesn't have like a tag where it's like, on the beat, you know, that's a more a rap tune.
3 names. They were part of a much bigger wave of producers shaping R&B at the time. Jam and Lewis had already become R&B legends through their work with Janet Jackson. Babyface had helped define 90s R&B balladry with Boyz II Men and Toni Braxton. Jermaine Dupri was blending R&B and Atlanta hip-hop influences with Mariah Carey and Usher, while Dallas Austin brought his guitar-driven urban sound to records from Michael Jackson, TLC, and Monaco. Then there were the producers, who were everywhere during this peak, even if their names weren't always as widely recognised. No Scrubs and Bills hitmaker Shakespeare, Danish duo Soulshock and Carlin, and neo-soul masters Dre and Vidal, but to name a few. Together, they all helped shape the evolution of contemporary R&B, from the new jack swing of the early 90s, through the hip-hop influenced sounds of the mid-90s, to the digital productions of the late 90s and early 2000s that would become the benchmark of what felt modern. And as that sound took over...
Bro, it really goes to show you the amount of work and effort that goes into like the swift changes that the music industry goes through, and you have to be able to adapt to those changes. As the sound changes, the artist has to adapt to the changing sound, because when it really comes down to it, we're all really just messengers. Whether I'm here yapping, whether this the artist doing X, Y, and the Z, you know. Hold on, guys. Kathleen, what's up? Hey. Yeah. Whether it's now, you see, that's why I don't like answering y'all niggas in the comments, the chat, bro, because you throw me off my shit. Anyway, I don't even know what the point I was making. Anyway, thanks, Kathleen. I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, man.
Courtesy of R&B titans of the time, Destiny's Child, Brandy, Usher, and TLC, the biggest pop stars.
Okay, I remember my point. The point I was trying to make is that the music industry constantly is changing, and you have to adapt. Whether it's me or whether it's Usher, whether it's Drake, we're only just messengers for the ethos of that time period, right? Drake is just a like a, you know what I mean, like a vessel for what's going on here.
In the world started looking to these producers for their own evolution. Now that concept wasn't entirely new. Madonna had already turned to Babyface and Alice Austin on Bedtime Stories back in 1994, showing that R&B producers could be a powerful tool for artistic reinvention. But by the early 2000s, that approach was becoming industry standard. So staying in 2000, we start to see pop stars beginning to lean more heavily into R&B influences. For some of them, it was the music they had grown up with. Britney, in particular, had always spoken about her love of R&B, citing artists like Brandy, Jill Scott, India Arie, and Janet as influences. When she released her second album, Oops, I Did It Again, in May 2000, it became another record-breaking success, built largely around the Max Martin pop formula that had made her a superstar. But hidden among the polished teen pop hits were signs of a different direction. Tracks like Don't Go Knocking on My Door brought a stronger R&B
Don't go knocking on my door. First of all, this visualizer is fantastic.
energy into her sound, while her Darkchild-produced cover of I Can't Get No Satisfaction hinted at the direction she would fully embrace on her next album.
Don't go knocking on my door, baby. Gotta stay, yeah, no. Ooh, yeah. That is.
And Britney wasn't alone. If you go back
It's good production, but the song is dirt. You know that. Hold on a second. Oh, what the fuck? What's happening right now?
through the credits of Backstreet Boys, Black and Blue, and NSYNC Celebrity, you'll notice each album featured exactly one Darkchild production. As well as Britney's Satisfaction, Backstreet Boys had Shining Star, and NSYNC had the title track Celebrity.
You're my shining star. That is what you are. Yeah, be so nice to me.
The placement of these songs is also telling. Each one appeared relatively early in the track list, but
One second, guys. I got a malfunction on stream real quick. I gotta deal with this. Oh, Lord, what happened? It's still connected. I gotta change the IP, I think. I think the IP got switched around. Alright, let's do it. Let's change the IP. The balls. What are you guys doing? What's happening? Streamer, rather. Oof. Okay. One second, guys. Look at this. Look at this whole streaming setup. Alright, I'm gonna let y'all see this streaming setup right now because the camera, like, I don't know what happened. Something happened to the shit. Something happened. Alright, we back. You guys took a look. You saw how the sauce gets. You guys saw how the sausage gets made. Did you like that? Did you like seeing how the sausage gets made? All right.
what's even more interesting is that these songs were slightly different from the usual Darkchild formula. Rodney Jerkins received the production credit, but unlike many of his R&B records, there was no additional songwriting credits from his usual collaborators, the Sean Daniels and Fred Jerkins. According to Steve Lunt, Britney's then A&R, Darkchild was keen to get a placement on the Oops album, so perhaps he was willing to deviate from his normal way of working to make it happen.
I know that Rodney kept on, handing songs in for Britney to do, and they were never really, really sort of suitable for Britney. They came from too much of an R&B background and didn't really get the lyrical thing that Britney was after either. So we never actually sort of did any of his songs he really wants to get on this record. Let me think of something, And then he put that to Britney, I guess, and they decided to go ahead with it.
It almost feels like these albums were experimenting with the Darkchild sound, bringing in his production style without fully enforcing the entire R&B songwriting team behind it. Perhaps an initial concern from Jive Records, label for Britney, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC at the time, about alienating their younger pop audience. And this wasn't limited to Darkchild. Even Shakespeare's It Makes Me Ill for NSYNC felt much more pop adjacent than his more R&B production on TLC's No Scrubs and Destiny's Child's The Writings on the Wall. The biggest shift would happen between 2000 and 2001. The difference between NSYNC's No Strings Attached and Celebrity albums shows how quickly pop was beginning to absorb R&B influences. While No Strings Attached was still built around the polished Max Martin pop formula, Celebrity introduced a much stronger urban edge, including Rodney Jerkins' title track and the Neptunes' produced Girlfriend, which would later be remixed as a single featuring Nelly.
Girlfriend, I'll treat you good.
Britney followed a similar path. The move from Oops, I Did It Again to self-titled Britney saw her move away from the pure teen pop formula and embrace a darker, more R&B-driven sound, resulting in career-defining I'm a Slave for You, produced by the Neptunes. With its
That's the one I was talking to you about. I was like, oh, there's that track that Neptunes did. It's I'm a Slave for You with Britney Spears. That track is a banger, bro. And it's cool that they got away from the whole Max Martin thing. Because yes, the Max Martin thing with the Backstreet Boys and Yes, I'm Back is fire. Yes, we love the Swedes. We do love the Swedes. Okay? Come on. Sterling Steel.
Back rhythm, sparse percussion, and unmistakable groove. It was originally intended for jamming, but became the song that signaled Britney's coming of age.
Baby, don't you wanna dance up on me?
Her second Neptunes track, Boys, would follow a similar direction.
Tonight, let's fly, boy, have no fear, have no fear.
Darkchild also contributed 3 tracks to the album, although 2 were co-productions with pop producers Brian and Josh, perhaps again suggesting a more cautious approach to bringing that sound into Britney's world. Even so, Let Me Be fully embraces the syncopated...
Well, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how good you are as a producer. If you're not able to adapt your sound to the artist you're working with, you're not going to get a placement. So if he has to co-produce with another producer, that producer is able to fill in the blanks on his sound, right? Where the artist necessarily isn't going to be able to. This thing that she's got on is pretty fire. Like, it's like almost like a corset thing. It's pretty hard. With the one sleeve here, she's like a robot. It's hard.
Darkchild production style.
Have to pick me up. Sorry if I sound confused.
As the album campaign progressed, Britney leaned even further into R&B, releasing the Pharrell-assisted remix of Boys and the Darkchild remix of the originally Max Martin-produced Overprotected as singles. What's interesting about Britney's catalogue is that the albums where she had the most creative input, Britney, In the Zone, Blackout and Glory, are also her most R&B influenced. Why Should I Be Sad from Blackout, another Neptunes production featuring Pharrell, is a perfect example of that direction. Britney's success created a new blueprint that many labels tried to replicate. During that decade, there was a wave of young white female pop singers being positioned between pop and R&B, with producers like Timbaland and Darkchild developing their own artists. Timbaland worked with Kylie Dean through his Mosley music group camp, while Darkchild was heavily involved in Ashley Ballard's debut project.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. You ain't even gotta be good time. Can't get enough. Don't let it take you still.
But the formula would
The problem with these kind of records now is like if you listen to it now, they sound really dated, bro. Really dated.
prove much harder to recreate than it looked. The combination of pop accessibility and R&B credibility was growing, but very few artists managed to capture the cultural impact of Britney. From Britney, we moved to Justin. If Britney used R&B producers to mature her sound, Justin used them to reinvent himself completely. The polished teen pop sound of NSYNC was replaced with funk grooves, live instrumentation, hip-hop rhythms, and contemporary R&B production. It was a bold move for someone whose career had been built on Max Martin's immaculate pop, although Gone and Girlfriend from Celebrity had already hinted at the direction he wanted to take. It would be the Neptunes and Timbaland who would produce the bulk of Justified, with additional songs from the Underdogs and Brian McKnight. Listening back today, it's impossible to confuse the Neptunes tracks with the Timbaland track.
Bro, this album, Justified by Justin Timberlake, so many good tracks on there, dude. So many good records. Like, you have to understand, you have to really give props to Timbaland and the Neptunes, man, for just being able to craft the sound in the early 2000s the way they did and and as being as experimental as they are, because they're people from Virginia Beach. Shout out to the VA, okay? Shout out to the VA. Let's get back to it.
The Neptune songs feel crisp, live-sounding, and groove-driven, reminiscent of NERD's more laid-back tracks than their tracks with Jay-Z or Britney, while Timbaland's are more experimental, with harder urban-style beats. You can hear the difference clearly on tracks like Take It From Here versus tracks like Oh Know What You Got.
Yeah, the tracks produced by Timbaland are a little bit more like syncopations, beat rhythms within beat rhythms. It's a little bit more mathematical.
Together, they brought two contrasting production styles to the album that somehow still felt cohesive. Interestingly, just as the Neptune's tracks with Britney had originally been made for Janet Jackson, many of their tracks on Justified had been made for Michael Jackson's Invincible.
Yep.
Michael would instead use Darkchild for a more produced sound. Timbaland would continue to play a major role in Justin's career, becoming the defining producer behind his next era. With the introduction of a then unknown Danger, over time, the pair would push Justin's sound beyond the R&B foundations of Justified into something much more expansive.
Future Sex Love Sounds. Wow, I think this has to be the culmination of everything. This has to be like the peak. This album is the one that had Cry Me a River on it, isn't it? Or am I tripping?
Shift we'll return to later. After Britney and Justin, the other big pop star of the early 2000s was Christina Aguilera. Unlike Britney and Justin, Christina had already experimented with R&B sounds as far back as 1999 on her debut.
You make me feel so emotional.
So her evolution took a slightly different path. She wasn't necessarily chasing the futuristic Y2K R&B sound that defined this era. Instead, she was using those influences alongside rock, pop, and traditional soul to build a more eclectic identity. And Stripped was the perfect example of that. The album...
I think, to me, if there is anyone that really embodied the whole pop and sort of like sexy, gritty R&B, I think it's Christina Aguilera. I think her voice suits that style a lot better than Britney Spears does. That's just a personal opinion. Obviously, I might be incorrect.
moved between soulful pop and pop balladry, with some of its most contemporary R&B moments coming through collaborations with rappers. The lead single, the Rock Wilder produced Dirty, featuring Redman, leaned heavily into the hip-hop R&B crossover, borrowing from Redman's own Let's Get Dirty, I Can Get in the Club.
You see what I'm saying? It works better. Imagine if you were to give these records to Britney Spears, it wouldn't make any sense. I'm telling you, it works because Christina Aguilera is a little bit crazy. Like, she's crazy, but she's like a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, she's down like that. She with the hood like that.
Can't Hold Us Down with Lil' Kim continued
Look, she fits right in place in this absolutely ratchet black video, dude. Absolutely, she fits right in place. She's as nasty as whatever Kim, Lil' Kim is here. I know that's not saying a lot. It's not, but you know. Okay, sorry.
direction, while songs like Loving Me For Me and the Alicia Keys produced Impossible showed a more traditional R&B influence. A then relatively unknown Scott Storch also played a role on the album, although interestingly, his most successful single, Fighter, moved away from R&B altogether for an arena rock sound. If you were ranking Britney, Justin and Christina by how much they embraced that late 90s, early 2000s R&B production wave, Christina would come last. Her influences were rooted more in classic soul than the modern R&B that was shaping pop at the time. That would become even clearer on her next album, Back to Basics, where she moved further into old school jazz, soul and funk influences, with production from DJ Premier, though tracks like On Our Way were very much in the R&B realm. Throughout her later albums, Christina would remain centered around soulful pop, occasionally exploring a pure R&B sound, with tracks like Sex for Breakfast, Like I Do and Pipe. It wasn't just Britney, Justin and Christina though. By the early 2000s, almost every major pop act was looking towards the R&B hitmakers of the time to give them a credibility edge, which their pop work didn't have. After the
This is very informative. We've learned so much. Unfortunately, it's a 23-minute video now, and as they say, I think we farmed it enough. 56,000 views. That's it? No. You're lying. Oh, wow. The sound that took over pop. Why did it need to be a half-hour video? It didn't need to be. It didn't need to be. I made it. I made it that. Alright, here we go, guys. Alright, let's jump into this next one. What we got here? What happened to Yeatington? I actually had the same question. I've been asking myself the same thing, bro. Remember between
ancient Europe.
Remember from 2020 to 2024? 2025? Yeet was everywhere, man. I'm talking everywhere. And then all of a sudden, now the only place we can find Yeet is at a Portland Trailblazer basketball game on the sideline.
Cathedral just to be in one shot. He told us he was changing music, and on March 27th, 2026, he dropped the album that was supposed to prove it.
This is one of his most unimaginative and derivative records yet.
The internet has spent the last few weeks declaring this the fault of Yeet, critics calling him derivative, fans saying he peaked, and reviewers calling the album a Kanye knockoff. But to understand what happened with ADL, you have to understand what almost never happened in the first place. Because the truth about Yeet is that he was never supposed to be here. Noah Oliver Smith was born February 26th.
Yes, so he was never supposed to be here. He was never supposed to be in. Come on, man. Come on, man. He was never supposed to be here. Shut up.
2000 in Irvine, California. His mother is Romanian and his father is Mexican and European American. And the household he grew up in was completely soaked in music. Yeat's dad performed under the name Beast Clouds, and he still makes music to this day. He was in a rock band gigging across Southern California when Yeat was born. Then his mom gave him an ultimatum: the band or me and the kids. He quit the band that day. But here's the wild fact that most fans don't know. Yeat's entire
You know, this is why a lot of people be like, yo, Ceph, why aren't you in a long-term relationship? It's because, bro, ultimatum? You're going to give me a fucking ultimatum? The music or the wife and kids? Damn, the music, I guess.
melodic style traces back to his mom playing T-Pain in the house.
She'll put on like Sufjan Stevens and then play like a Young Thug song.
Oh, man. Real
You know what I mean?
taste, serious
So it's
taste.
like, I've always just like loved music. That's big part to them.
T-Pain, Sufjan Stevens, Young Thug, Coldplay, the musical DNA running through Yeat's brain wasn't trap or rage. It was a genre
It's so crazy if you really think about it, guys. Just take a second there. Sufjan Stevens and then Young Thug. If you ever listen to Sufjan Stevens, you'll understand there's a album that he dedicated to his wife that died of cancer, first of all. And Young Thug? Is Yeat that young? That literally, as he's growing up as a kid, his mom can play Young Thug? Damn. Time is a bitch.
cocktail his mom played in the kitchen. When Yeat was 12, his family packed up and moved to Lake Ridge, Oregon. His dad wanted to start a weed farm after Oregon legalized it.
Second grade, I was getting bad apples and type shit. Like,
What's a bad, like the teacher what's a bad apple?
yeah, it was like, it's like this, like they have it on the door. It'd be like you have a green apple if you was like good, and then they turn that bitch to the red side if you did some shit. I'll be getting the red apples.
He was a geeker from a young age. In his words, he tried every sport and was bad at all of them. Played soccer once, played basketball once, played water polo for 2 years, and he wasn't great at any of them. He was trying to find his lane. He just hadn't found it yet. When he was 13, a friend of his had a tiny home studio in his bedroom. Yeat went over one day, recorded a song, and even though it was, in his own words, completely terrible, something clicked in him that he just couldn't explain.
My early shit was trash. I was just like, because I thought I was good the whole time. I feel like that's what kept me going.
He started uploading songs as Lil Yeat in 2015. His first official EP, called Deep Blue Strips, released September 20th, 2018. It included 3 songs. The track Rink got featured on the Elevator channel, the same platform that helped break xXXTentacion, and then in February 2019, his song Stay Up got a full music video. Here's what nobody tells you about this era. Between 2018 and 2019, Yeat was being incubated by music industry companies like Foundation Media and Streamcut. He was getting features, premiering videos on Elevator. The industry was already sniffing around, and it all collapsed. By late 2020, Yeat was tangled in label issues. An entire album he'd been working on called Different Creature 2 was scrapped. Most artists in this position quit and find a job. Yeat did the opposite. He deleted his old music, he dropped the Lil from his name, and he started his own label called Twizzy Rich, a name he made up himself. And here's a fact you pretty much never guess. The word Twizzy doesn't mean...
Why would he quit after the label decides to hold his album hostage? That doesn't make any sense, dude. He already had so much motion.
anything in any language. Yeet made it up. He said it means twin. His dad used to invent words for random things growing up, and Yeet picked up the same habit. That's why his lyrics are full of words that sound like they came from another language, because they kind of did. But before Twizzy Rich could become a movement, he needed to get out of Oregon. Right out of high school, Yeet had $5,000 to his name. He worked at McDonald's, he'd been a lifeguard for a year, he worked at a gas station in the Oregon snow, making minimum wage. He worked as a Jimmy John's delivery driver, and every dollar he saved went into one plan: get to New York City. The money lasted less than a month. He was paying for studio sessions he couldn't afford, crashing on couches.
$5,000 in the big city will get you nowhere, dog. But here's one thing that you guys have to take into consideration when dealing with this. The fact that the man's had the vision to save the money up to go and make that trip, that's where you have to give him his credit, bro. That's where you have to give him his credit. You have to. Because most people aren't ever going to do that. And as somebody who also made the move from Vancouver to New York, hey, nigga, I lasted 3 months. I was lucky to even last. Nigga lasted a month. I did 3. And then I had to decide, hey, do you want to spend winter in New York? Broke? No, you don't. Nigga had to get the fuck out of there.
Eating top ramen in basements in New Jersey, he was about to be done. But then he met a producer named Whelan.
Wildin came over to my crib and gave me like his stuff he had on his like presets, and then like from there on I just like cooked it up like for me.
Vocal presets, the secret sauce. The reason every Yeet song from this point forward could be recorded literally anywhere. A hotel bathroom, a basement, a tour bus, and it sounded completely professional. This is the technical detail most casual fans miss. Without those presets, there was no Yeet as we know him today.
This is fair. I think around this time, between 2018 and 2020, the vocal preset became very important because it allowed you to have that distinction in your voice that other artists were not going to have, right? It allows you to have that sound, that uniqueness that's specifically yours. Because when it comes down to music or any sort of form of media, it always needs a talking point. Whether the talking point is positive or negative, you need a talking point on it, right? Which is why you have artists like BLB Kosher that have crazy hair and Little Yachty with the red hair. It's all just talking points. It allows them to be different in a space that is completely saturated.
He started recording himself. To this day, he still records every song himself. No engineer. He produces, mixes, and even adds bells and layers to his own beats, building the entire world from his laptop. April 1st, 2021, Yeet dropped Alive, but it barely moved the needle. And 2 months later, in June 2021, 4L dropped. And then a song called Sorry About That hit TikTok like a meteor.
Bitch, I'm mad about that. This bitch mistake me for a broke. Bitch,
I'm mad about that.
The chorus, the bells, the yawn-style vocal inflections, there had been nothing like it before. By August 2021, Yeet had dropped a snippet for Get Busy. Drake posted it, Lil Yachty posted it, and suddenly Yeet was at a Drake party in Houston, getting offered a record deal by Zach Bia's Field Trip Records and Interscope. September 2021, Up To Me drops. Money So Big becomes to this day his biggest song in streaming. But the moment that proved this wasn't a TikTok fluke came in early 2022 in Los Angeles.
Man, it's really like a movement. It's real, I felt like the real like perspective of it, like aside from that like point.
The Roxy in Los Angeles. Yeet tweeted free tickets. Thousands of kids showed up, and the LAPD shut it down on Sunset Boulevard with helicopters. It made the local news. Yeet didn't even get to perform that night, but he took the news footage and used it as a song intro on his next album. That's the moment Yeet realized he wasn't a rapper anymore, he was a movement. 2 Alive dropped February 18th, 2022 with 35K first week copies, his first official Billboard chart victory. And then came something nobody saw coming. In June...
First of all, you guys, we have to applaud the effort and the mass and the influence that this man was able to amass in such a short amount of time. We have to throw it up to him.
2022, after Lyrical Lemonade approached him, Universal Pictures paid Yeet a reported $1 million to make a song for the soundtrack of Minions: The Rise of Gru. The song was Rich Minion. A rapper who blew up making songs about Percocets became the face of a billion-dollar family franchise. The gentle Minions trend exploded across TikTok, Mr. Beast was filming it, theaters were packed with kids in suits, and just like that, Yeet wasn't a SoundCloud rapper anymore. He was global. Now, this is important because in 2022, nobody was calling Yeet derivative. Nobody was saying he was copying Kanye. He was the most original sound in rap. Remember that. We'll come back.
That's true. There's a couple of tracks that I've put out that are very Yeet inspired, bro. Even the deep voice and everything. A lot of the stuff that I have put out maybe around that era too was very like Yeet copycat. Now, yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say about that, isn't it?
September 2022, Life EP drops. February 2023, Afterlife sells over 51K in its first week, and then came the cosign that changed everything. In October 2023, Drake's For All the Dogs drops. Track 7, IDGAF, featuring Yeet, debuts at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and on number 1 on the Global 200. But here's the wildest part of the story.
The song was like, I made that song 3 years before we even dropped it. And when I remember the night
with Drake on it.
With Drake, no, I made it dolo. It was a dolo song.
IDGAF was made 3 years earlier, originally a Yeet solo song. And here's the craziest part: when Drake's team called to drop the song, Yeet couldn't find the project session file. He used to make songs in Logic and then immediately delete the session and start a new one. Multiple producers had to recreate elements just to clean it up enough for the release. The amount of opportunities Yeet was working through at this point were insane. And for the first time,
Man's lost the session. I've been there.
The world was paying attention to his every move. February 2024, Yeet dropped 2093. He projected the album cover onto the Empire State Building. He projected it onto the Arc in Paris. The rollout was bigger than the album itself.
So the projecting the cover onto the spaces, that's a Kanye thing. That's a Kanye thing. Remember My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? He was projecting it all up on the shit. I think it was Yeezus too, projecting it onto the side of buildings. Anyway, hey, just saying. I'm just saying that I'm done playing. Okay? And I'm done saying that I'm done playing.
The album was a dystopian sci-fi soundscape. Yeet throwing the Rage formula in the trash and building a world from scratch. It debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200, over 70,000 first-week units.
I made half of 2093 in a Japanese hotel bathroom.
That's the dream.
Half of 2093 was made in a Japanese hotel bathroom. Let that sink in for a second. One of the most ambitious rap albums of the decade, recorded next to a sink. This is the part of the story that matters most for understanding ADL, because
It's all what's in the mind, man. The fact that he can just do it on the floor and drop it and make shit happen like that, that's crazy.
2093 was when Yeet got sober.
My tolerance was so high that like I wasn't even really getting high. I would be like taking 1530s and I'd be like sober.
At his peak,
I've been there. God damn it, man. Oh, life.
Yeet was taking 15 Percocets a day, 30 milligram pills. His tolerance got so high they stopped doing anything. He was just spending money on a feeling that no longer worked. His parents, his ex, his team, everyone got involved. He quit. He started going to the gym, eating clean, taking his health seriously for the first time, and the music shifted with him. Lifestyle drops with 89K first week units, his first ever #1 album on the Billboard 200, and he did it by selling exclusive signed CDs and digital grails directly to his fans, completely bypassing traditional rollout strategies. Just 2 years before the internet would call ADL his fall, Yeet was being called the most innovative artist in rap. Pay attention to the speed of this.
It's so crazy to see that, like, someone can literally be reinventing this whole entire genre that you guys call the music business, right? And then when they drop something that just isn't what you guys think it is, everybody wants to turn around and say that the man's fell off. Now, let me tell you something. When Kanye dropped 808s and Heartbreak, that was a pivotal moment because everyone was like, what is this? Everybody thought Kanye was done. It was washed. Everybody was calling him washed up. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And all that tumultuous stuff that was happening all that time led to the breakout on stage with Taylor Swift. Just, it all, like, it was like, this album's yucky, stinky. Why you put this out, dog? Blah. Does all this stuff with Taylor Swift. Next thing, decides, hey, I'm gonna go away, work with everybody, make my magnus opus. Comes back with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. To this day, there isn't a Kanye album that surpasses that. Maybe Yeezus. But those 3 albums, 808s, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and Yeezus, you can't beat that. You just can't. You can't.
Then came the era that crowned everything, summer 2025. Yeet joined Drake on the Some Sexy Songs for You tour across Europe. With Party Next Door, he performed in front of crowds of 20,000 plus every single night, and he started studying the operation.
It put a lot in perspective to me where it's like, not only like this is where I need to get at.
August 2025, the Dangerous Summer EP drops. The cover shoot involved live alligators with director Harmony Korine in the swamps of Florida. But the moment that defined the summer happened in Germany.
Harmony Korine, okay? Greatest underrated director of our generation.
The Come and Go music video, filmed at the Cologne Cathedral, a UNESCO World Heritage Site over 700 years old. Yeet sent out a single Instagram story telling his fans to come. Thousands showed up within an hour. They swarmed the ancient cathedral just to be in the shot. This is the moment that we have to talk about because everything you've heard about ADL, every critic calling him derivative, was happening to a kid who just months earlier was filming videos at one of the most historic religious sites in Europe, with a swarm of fans pulling up at his command. This is what makes the ADL story so jarring. March 27th, 2026, ADL drops a double album, the most ambitious project of Yeet's career, including features from Elton John.
Now, you'll quickly start to realize that artists start dropping double albums because the streaming numbers, right? Oh, if we only listen to 8 songs, how many? That's gonna get old fast. Give them 30 songs. That's why niggas start dropping double albums. It's a streaming bullet. BS, bro. We don't need 30 songs.
Kid Cudi, NBA Youngboy, Grimes, Kylie Jenner, the most stacked feature list in rap that year. In an interview with Apple Music's Zane Lowe leading up to the release, Yeet said something that defined the entire rollout.
Definitely the first album of my career where it's like, I'm putting like a lot of real effort into the album itself.
For the first time, Yeat wasn't recording a song and deleting the session. He was going back, editing, redoing the verses, treating each song like a painting, not a product. And on the closing track of the album, he made a claim that the internet has not let him forget.
I'm the only one of my generation changing music this time.
The reviews came in, and the internet split clean in half. Half his fanbase called ADL his most beautiful cinematic project. Critics called it something completely different.
Pretty much everything else.
Right, but listen, I can't critique the project because I've never actually listened to ADL. Okay. Now I'm the guy Yeat fan that was there from Alive all the way upwards. Okay, Alive, 4L, blah 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 blah. Up until ADL, I haven't listened to it because I was just, like, the way the internet moves now, nothing moves in chronological order. So the whole rollout for ADL it got missed on my timeline. It got missed on my timeline. Oh, shout out to Kathleen Williams. I would love to shout her out on today's stream. So let's put a bunch of emojis in the chat for Kathleen, guys. Thank you. Where am I from? I'm currently based in Vancouver, Canada. All right, let's get back to this video of Yeat.
On this track list that you could categorize as being experimental or different for Yeat is basically something borrowed from Ye, formerly Kanye West.
The biggest accusation, that ADL was a love letter to Kanye West and Travis Scott, the two artists Yeat grew up worshipping. Songs like Dangerous House got compared to Ye-era piano ballads. The 070 Shake feature got compared to Ghost Town. The Kid Cudi collaboration, No More Ghosts, interpreted as Yeat literally trying to recreate a Kanye-Cudi collab. And then there was the Kylie Jenner verse on Let Kim Tonka Talk, a song Yeat says he made because the track was originally going to feature a Kylie Jenner line. A name, a coincidence, he wanted Kylie on it because of one bar. But the internet did not take it well. The reviews from major outlets were brutal. The album was over an hour long, too bloated. Critics said too many features, too many songs that tried something that didn't quite land.
Where the hell is
Yeah, but it's okay to try new things, you know what I mean?
Yeat pushing music on this record, except into the recycling bin?
For the first time in his career, the question stopped being how big can he get? It became, did Yeat just peak? And here's what the analysis videos don't dig into. The internet had been waiting for this moment. The same fans who praised 2093.
Hey, let's not forget that 2093 also, you guys didn't like it. When it comes to 2093 and he threw the rage beats out the window, let's not forget that you guys said the same thing about that album, okay? And then he gave us the one following that, with the horses and the monster truck in the front yard and shit. And then that album, I actually really don't even really like that album. I prefer 2093. I prefer Alive and Afterlife and Life. Come on, man. Everybody wants to be a hater for no reason. So strange.
For taking risks, turned around the second he took a different risk. The same critics who called him a visionary in 2024 are now saying he's lost his identity in 2026. This is the cruelty of being an artist who promised the world he was going to change everything. But here's what every ADL review missed. Yeat himself said in the same Zane Lowe interview that he's already working on his next 2 albums, maybe even 3.
ADL's, its thing, but I'm already working on the next 2 albums and 3 albums at him.
By his own count, he has over 20,000 unreleased songs, 35,000 audio files on his computer, and he's been planning ADL for 2 years before it dropped. This isn't an artist who fell off. This is an artist who took the biggest creative swing of his career and got
Listen, it's okay to take risks, man. Not everyone is going to appreciate it, but at least you have to take those risks, you know?
mixed reception. There's a big difference. And here's another fact most people don't know about who Yeat is right now. He just discovered rock music for the first time 2 years ago. On a yacht in the British Virgin Islands, the first rock song he ever heard was Linger by the Cranberries.
I'd heard rock music for the first time. I've never heard rock music my whole life.
He's never listened to the Beatles, never listened to Led Zeppelin. He's just now discovering Radiohead. This is a 26-year-old who's been changing rap music for half a decade. He's only now exposing himself to the rest of the musical universe. ADL is his first attempt at processing all of that. That's why it sounds different. That's why it sounds layered. That's why some of it lands and some of it just doesn't. And one more thing nobody tells you about Yeat. He's never had a plan B.
There's no plan B. No, never no plan B. If I'm gonna do something, I'm just gonna go all the way in, because it's like, I always told myself, it's like, I'm either gonna make it in this rapping shit or I'm gonna be homeless.
So is ADL the fall off of Yeat? The reviews were the worst of his career. The Kanye
No, it's not. It's the beginning, bro. And unfortunately, the way that new internet is, you know what I mean? The way the new internet is moving, it's unfortunate, but no, Yeat is still here. He's here forever, you know? Shout out to Yeat. We love Yeat. We love Yeat over here. All right, guys, let's move on to the next piece of artistic content here.
Comparison stuck, and
if we can, I have to go listen to this album now. I'll figure it out. We'll figure out when we're gonna listen to it. I'll need like a, you know. Let me see what I got. What's next? Streaming University destroyed this.
What's poppin', y'all?
What's poppin', y'all? Hey, what's poppin', y'all? Alright, guys, let's go. Hello, your son!
Some OF creators and
hello, your son!
From last year saying they were banned might be something he regrets.
Hello,
Logan, who's actually been streaming on Twitch for quite a while. xCephasx, who is very close friends with Sophie Rain, who is known to do every single PR stunt for attention imaginable, including donating $2 million to Mr. Beast's charity. So shout out to her for that. The Team Water situation, that was a massive donation. You gotta give credit where credit is due. But she was a part of like this Bop House collective, and the reason why I give you guys that context is because this group is...
Come on, man. You know she gave that because of the recognition, bro. Come on. That was a marketing ploy, dude. Stop it.
Willing to go the distance for attention. Like, they're not harassing people or anything like that, but inducing rage bait, that is something that they're very good at. So she would get accepted into Streamer University.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
People had their own take on this, but like I said, it's funny that while she's getting accepted, she does a...
You guys, let's take this into consideration, okay? Kai Cenat said, hey. He said, hey. You guys are out here doing this. We're not going to allow OF girls onto the platform. And look, this year, OF bops are allowed onto the Stream University, man. Wild.
Jump around full 360. That's an interesting one. And then she says, I'm so excited. Oh my god. Now, Scuba Ryan was saying that, after she left behind OF to pursue her streaming career, that is not true whatsoever. She is still the main link on her site, all my links, the
oh my god.
There. And funny enough, like, this is a screenshot. She's saying that she's Filipina here. So I don't know how this works. I guess she's like, is this Asian fishing? I guess she learned, because isn't she from, she's not Asian. I know she's not Asian. She's from the same, I think she was even born in the same city as Pokimane. And I don't know if Pokimane is Asian fishing. She never outright said, hey, this is what I am, like this girl is saying, or her team is saying on her OF, but she did not quit OF, which is very different from another individual we're going to reference later that did quit OF. But at Streamer University, day one, or like day two, I guess, she breaks down crying on stream.
Why?
She said that...
Why? Because you're a Bob?
University, you will cry, and it's okay. And
why?
Cries, and
why will you cry?
A lot of people cry, and it's okay, and don't let it stop you from getting further. And I am crying like a little... But, no, people aren't being mean to me.
Because you're a bop, bro. You think I want to be nice to a bopper?
The issue is that...
Get out of here, bro.
Opportunity. And, it's just really... I know being a little about it, but I literally have... I have an experienced cameraman. I have all the equipment I need. He just didn't get approved. And I don't know if we can make it happen, but if I...
Man, you guys, this is so stupid, man. This is so stupid, bro. So stupid, bro. Anyway, let's go.
Make it happen for my cameraman to come. That would be so awesome. So awesome.
Who is this bitch?
I really hate crying on camera. I'm such a...
No, you don't. No, you don't. If you hate something, you won't do it.
Watch me, and like literally all you're watching is 1 frame per hour, and it's like so laggy, and it's so...
1 frame per hour.
I just feel like I'm letting all you guys down, and it sucks.
She's uploading photos.
Would you mind? Oh, no, you're fine, you're fine.
Give me some hugs. Give me some. Stop crying.
Thank you.
Why are you crying?
I just feel like I'm letting all my friends down because everything's so laggy, and I don't have a...
Hassan, this is not news, nigga. This is not news. Let's move forward from this, because, bro, I don't have time to see this bop crying, bro.
From this. A lot of streamers are suffering from this over there. I don't know if it's like a signal thing because so many people in one place, and this is in Arkansas, so I don't know if the connectivity is all that great, and a bunch of people streaming from the same place. I don't know, but a lot of people are having that same issue, which is the stream is lagging, and then the chat is complaining, and people feel like, yo, this is my opportunity to shine, but I can't even show what my shine is because all these people that are watching are going to leave my stream because the connection's not so good. But she would get approached and helped out by Cinna.
But bro, when I tell you, I don't even do like stuff, and they still do that to me. It does not make a difference whether you do it. It doesn't matter what you do. They will always tell you you're not enough because you're a girl. That's what they do. But people, who cares?
Yeah.
Like the people that want to hate on you for that, they're the people who don't like you.
That's not true. That is not true, and you guys know that that's not true. You look at someone like Yana, who puts in the work, okay? She isn't being lowballed by anybody, dude. She puts in the work. Y'all niggas want to complain about, oh, it's because I'm a girl, it's because I'm a girl. Shut up!
Yeah, they don't like me regardless. I think a lot of people like.
Shut up. You don't like yourself.
Like, she posts bikini pictures and,
You don't like yourself. I love myself.
It's whatever. Honestly, at this point, I don't really care that much about that, but I do appreciate you bringing it up.
Now, this is complete BS by Cinna here. First off, because you're a girl is true and not true. Number one, if you are a girl in a male-dominated space, which is live stream viewers on Twitch, it's majority male, overwhelmingly male. And not only is it overwhelmingly male, in the communities that they're involved in, it is.
Yeah, and let's not even act. Let's not play this game, bro. She's gonna sit there and be like, oh, it's because a girl that. No, listen. Every streamer knows that when you bring a baddie onto the stream numbers go up. All the gooners are watching, depending on what platform you're on, whether you're on Kick or on Twitch, the gooners are lurking, okay? Let's not play this game that, oh, I'm a girl, so they don't like me on... Stop it. Please stop it. Get some help. Get some help, please.
Overwhelmingly young teenage male, sometimes elementary school, middle school,
Hey, yo!
Which is way less mature than regular male, which doesn't help them. So they will always get looked down on a little bit. I don't know if looked down on is the right word, but yes, they will end up getting hate. The OF amplifies the hate 100%. I don't think they will always do like shipping content, which is like, oh, this person's like in a relationship. I don't think Yana gets much hate, for example, when she doesn't do OF, but she goes to large measures to make sure that she is not portraying herself in a way that can be
exactly,
I guess, like sexually or something like that. However, it's not just because you're a girl, because you see, let's talk about Cuffham, right? Cuffham gets
listen, they don't respect themselves as females. They're out here falling for the propaganda, getting caught with the in-betweeners, you know? You guys aren't respecting yourself. You're throwing your body all over the internet, and then you want niggas on, like, respect yourself first, and then everybody else will respect you. You look how Yana moves and shakes and bakes. There's not one time where I'm like, oh, yo, I'm lusting over Yana. No, because she purposely makes it so that you're paying attention to her being funny. Yana's hilarious, dude. And she has a really great voice. And she like does everything to just be a good, like, a character. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. Let's be real.
Every single day. Black Boy Max gets clowned all the time by his own audience. Aiden Ross gets clowned all the time. All these guys are getting roasted by their audience. That's a lot of live streaming parasocial, because someone's like, yo, I can point at you and I can make fun of you and it can happen in real time and we can do it as a hive mind. I'm not just a singular comment and you can't really do it back to me. And sometimes you get a back and forth like DDG calling out a chatter and saying, yo, you're broke. But this happens to males too. The difference is female live streamers, if you look at their chats and you look at a male live streamer's chats, the female live streamer's chats is just a glaze fest. It's very rarely like joshing, joking back and forth, roasting. That's not happening.
Bro.
Male streamers chats, they are
Sims.
crying. They're like, bro, you're still fat. Oh man, you ordered some more food. Aren't you on a diet? So it is more brutal because a lot of them will moderate it such that it's only like positivity coming. So when there's external negativity from like social media and stuff, it's very difficult for them to handle. But this was, it was a good job by Cinna, I guess you could say. I do think that she did, especially like as a veteran streamer, she knows the game. And then this girl would tweet, it's only day 2 at Streamer U and I already cried my makeup off. It's okay. I'll thug it out. Keep in mind, by the way, this chick is already rich. She's got millions of followers. What do you mean thug it out? You cried because the internet ain't working. Thug out what? Yeah, cushy place. And then she says, Cinna's genuinely the sweetest person I ever met. I don't think I would have made it through the day without her. Made it through. What was she going to do? Go home? Come on now. But later on, the same girl would go on to complain about the big streamers at Streamer University.
I don't like how the big streamers are only streaming with the big streamers. Because it just feels like anyone that's not a big streamer is trying to like get their moments in and they really can't. This is everyone's moment right now. For real. And it just
This idea of this is everyone's moment right now, the streaming university thing, it's everyone's moment. It's everyone's. No, it's not. It's not everyone's moment. This is not everyone's time. You have to understand that society works in hierarchies, okay? As much as people want to go around talking about, no, life is not about status. Unfortunately, life is all about status. Life is all about status, okay? This is something that people will not tell you. Life is all about status, and unfortunately, people with status want to hang around other people with same singular status because they think as though, I know this was like a weird mindset, but people with status believe that someone who doesn't have any sort of motion, why are you going to be hanging around me? You haven't worked hard enough to achieve and to be the place that I am. Why am I going to sit next to you, right? That's how most people look at that. Now, is that the right way to go about it? Is that the wrong way to look about it? I don't know. I'm just telling you. That's the situation, right? That's how these niggas feel. Whether it's right or wrong, well, I guess we'll never really know. Jeez. That was a hard watch, man. Very difficult watch. Alright, let's get back to Streamer University destroyed OF Demon. She probably isn't built for this life, you know? She probably isn't built for this life. Alright. Before we continue, I want to go on no. We'll check that out after. There's a woman at McDonald's that needs to get chirped up real quick. There's a lady at McDonald's that needs to get chirped up real quick. We gotta get on this. Alrighty, let's go. Let's get to this. Let's get chirped up!
Not because he's on break, but because someone's in the drive-thru and is about to ruin everyone's night.
She's on the drive-thru.
Yeah.
She don't move.
Is she right here at the window?
Yeah, the second window.
Alright, what's up with it?
She gave me the wrong code. I said, this is not the location. And she said, call your manager.
Let's go! Attacking the brown workers. Let's go, guys. Obviously not a good thing. Racism is bad.
So, like, you don't know what she's saying.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Second
Don't!
Ma'am. How you doing tonight, man? What's going on? Yeah, well, they try giving you your food. You don't want it. Then you...
I'm gonna tell you something, man. The way she opened that window already, the way Shorty opened that window is crazy.
You need to get out of here. What? Did she pay for her food? Did you pay for your food yet, ma'am?
Don't!
You have an ID on you?
Yeah, I do.
Can I get your ID, please?
Yeah, take
Thank
my
you.
ID.
Thank you.
Where does the money go?
Say
Where's the money go? Where's the money? Where's the money? Where's the money? Huh? Where's the money? Yo, come on, dog. I see niggas get a DUI for less.
Money?
It goes to them. What's going on?
How much?
Yeah, ask them. I don't know the bill.
No. Alright, I don't know you.
What the fuck?
Ma'am, have you had anything to drink tonight?
Of course!
No worries. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
Earlier, yeah.
How long ago?
Oh, where's that?
Okay. All right, so what we're going to do, if you don't mind, can you step out of the car for me?
Not really.
Well, you're going to have to, okay?
Bro, come on. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. The situation right now is literally this. Have you had enough? Have you had anything to drink right now? I don't know. Have I? Have I had anything to drink? Have I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I had anything to drink with out there. This guy had to think when I do some of that food, but gotta be good. Okay, all right. I know you guys hate it when I yap. I
Yeah, I
God damn it, bro. Throw the book at her.
What I think is necessary is like get my food.
That's fair.
Can I ask you one more time?
W.
Alright, let me at least answer it.
You can do that outside.
No, I'll do it.
I'm giving you one last chance. I need you to step out of the vehicle right now.
You can call the forces, whatever the.
Man, let's go.
Oh, damn.
Step out of the car.
Yo, this nigga angry. Sorry, guys, you missed that because my ting is here. But yo, this nigga just broke the door handle on this bitch's whip real quick. One second. Let's go back for 1 second. Let's go. Oh, you don't want to go back, nigga? Watch this nigga busted.
Man, let's go. Step out of the car. Man.
All right.
Step out of the vehicle. I'm gonna ask you one more time. I'm gonna break this window. Step out of the car.
What's going on?
Open the window.
What's going on? Ugh, you guys. Oof. What's going on with the stream right now, dog? Oof. Oh my God. You guys. What is going on right now? You guys. guys. I'm completely stuck, gang. I'm completely stuck. I'm stuck. Like, I'm stuck. I can't do anything. I'm stuck. It's stuck. Man, that's needs to not happen, dude. It's so embarrassing. All right, let's get back into. Let's see him break the door handle. All right, here we go.
Open the window of the car.
All right.
Man, let's
Oh, damn.
Step out of the car.
It's like a comedy skit at this point.
Step out of the
Jeez.
vehicle.
Like, why is he handling the situation like this? This does not seem like proper police protocol, fam.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. I'm gonna break this window. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Open the window. Open the window.
Break it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Ma'am, open the door. Door.
Oh, damn.
Okay, then open the door.
She's throwing racial slurs. Damn. Is that the liquor?
Man, put the car in park. Put the car in park.
See you later. Don't you have the ting that breaks windows, dog? Don't you got that?
10-4.
You guys. She's going to jail, right?
I need a unit at the east side of McDonald's and the south side.
Yeah, just go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. See you later, Shawty. Shawty! Yo, W for this shorty, bro. Racism is bad. It's not good to throw racial slurs at people. It's not good. It's not nice.
54. Her front bumper's entirely ripped off.
It's a hot chase now. Let's go. Nigga puts on his safety glasses. What a foot.
Bomba pussy club.
Yo, this is a high speed. This bitch is going to jail, bro.
Stop preaching! Yo, someone get passenger side. Get passenger side. I got passenger. Take it slow. Let's do it by the numbers, guys. All right. Take cover.
What is she going to do next? Oh, yes. Rev it. Go.
Turn no barricade if it needs to.
Go, rev it.
No. Watch where he's reaching. He's reaching the glove box. I see him.
Okay, now listen, guys. I know a lot of y'all on this channel like to throw around the word watermelon felons. Now, I did say racism is bad, but watermelon felons is pretty fucking hilarious. She's clearly not a watermelon felon, but if this was a nigga, bro, that car would be riddled with bullets, man. It would be riddled with bullets. You guys know that.
Don't worry. He got the job if he's got anything. Let's just take this slow.
It's a she.
Get that car out of there. Yo, watch crossfire.
Do not park there. Move your car. You're in the line of fire.
Who's in the line of fire?
Hey, you're not going anywhere. Give it up.
She could.
Whose car is that? Did they move?
Yeah, no.
She could get out of there, dude. She could hit that thing in a special 6-gear cheat code thing. You know what I mean? Put that car in a special sort of power mode. Bah! She could take wherever they caught her barricade. She could get out of there, man. Listen, she made it this far.
Okay.
Get out of the car with your hands up. It's over. Put your hands up in the air and get out of the car. It's over. Just get out of the car. It's over. Just get out of the car. It's over. You're going to jail. Get out of the car. You're not going anywhere.
Hey!
I'll get my shit. We'll smash the window. We're just gonna extract her. Let's get
Nigga, what?
Extract her. Hold on. She's reaching.
Let me see your hand.
Stop reaching.
Bro, any non-melanated person would have already been blasted, bro. Blast!
She doesn't even have a door handle. So.
Yeah, because the nigga took it off.
I got lethal.
Let me see your hands.
How have you guys not been able to break the glass this whole time? Ah, thank you.
Let me see your hands right now.
This would have been death. Death for anybody, bro. Death. Holy cow, this is crazy. This is so intense.
It's clear. Interior's clear.
Not a single bullet was fired.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Siri! Siri, you crazy bitch.
Yo, I can get in. I can get in. Can I get in?
Yow!
Thank you for filming. Babe, I love it.
Did you really think I was going to stay in front of the car I was parking? Because this car would have fit through it.
We didn't want you guys. We want you over there.
I understand that. But
God forbid that turned into a shooting real quick, Osmani. It's better letting her go forward. Yeah, go through it. We got nothing so far.
What was he chugging? A root beer?
Celsius. I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Energy drink? Oh.
Yeah, Celsius energy drink.
Turn on your camera and spray her.
Yeah, I'm on.
Bro.
Yeah.
What you doing? Just banging everything?
But she was.
Turn off your camera and spray her?
Suspect continues misbehaving in the back seat all the way to the hospital.
God damn.
Listen to me. Please, please, please.
Put it over.
Oh my god.
Crazy. You think I don't know you? You think I don't remember you?
How can you remember him? You just started.
Do not kick me.
Don't.
She about to remember it.
Stop. Kicking the freaking nuts, man. Yeah, twice.
Yo, you deserve to be kicked. I'll kick you as much as I want to.
You know what I will say, man? You know what I will say? This bitch is fucking hilarious, though. I will say that. I will say that much. She is hilarious, man. She's really giving these niggas a run for their money. Now, mind you, if she was melanated, she'd be dead. Yeah. She'd be gone. Yeah. We already know that. So, let's take that into consideration. And at least we can have ourselves a laughable moment. Because this could have gone a lot worse. Now, did she get hit with a DUI? Because what are the charges? What are the charges that she could get hit with, bro? Because right now she's wilding.
Am I gonna move my leg out? Sorry, you're pretty light.
Oh, thank you, babe.
She's so charismatic.
All right, up you go. Let's go. Butt in there.
My butt in there?
Yeah, get your butt in there.
What's the difference?
Get in the car.
Why can't I call somebody?
You will at the station.
What the f is this?
We gotta go to the station first. You're about to get yoinked. Get in the car.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Damn.
This suspect, Shay, was charged with felony aggravated battery on an officer.
Hold on, niggas. Hold on, my niggas. Hold on, my niggas. Hold on, my niggas. Let's find out exactly what this bitch got charged with. Let me move this over real quick. All right, let's go. Run me through the list, daddy.
Felony battery on an officer, resisting without violence, and felony fleeing with disregard to the safety of people or property. She is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Hey. You telling me this bitch wasn't here with a DUI? God damn it, man. You guys must have forgot what it means to throw the book at someone, bro. First of all, she is crazy. Look at her eyes.
This is Shay's first run-in with committing felonies. Back in 2022, when she was on her way to pick up her final check after being fired from a World of Beer tavern, Shay was accused of keying profanity onto her former boss's burgundy Chevy Monte Carlo. The damage was estimated at $1,200 according to the arrest report, and she was later arrested at her home for felony criminal mischief. At the time, she was already on probation for a previous burglary charge as well. Regardless of the reason why Shay keeps committing felonies, she continues to be let back out into the public as court records indicate she has posted bond and been released from custody. Suspects like this who continue a cycle of committing crimes, being arrested, and then being released cost the resources of both police officers and the community. So the question becomes, how many more felonies need to be committed and repeat offenders to be released before actual effective reform takes place?
Well, let's just say this. She's entertaining, man. Where's episode 2? She's entertaining. She's entertaining. Let her go. All right, well, hey guys. That actually was not so bad. She should have got a DUI, but whatever. Now, I don't know. Let's see what the comments are saying. I know you niggas in the comments love to yap. You niggas in the comments love yapping. You guys love yapping so much. Came back, sleep on the hand was too funny. This happens when they get rid of the McRib. Those Stranger Things happen meal for 11. She doesn't even have a door handle. The original cop. Siri, you need to unlock your phone first. That's this really cracked me up. Well, hey guys. At least we got to see it firsthand, right?
Look closely at
Alrighty. Let's get into it, guys. Alright, let's jump into this video here. This is the GTA 6 full story and cast. Now, how this guy has the full story and cast? Something tells me he must be a secret operative at a Rockstar. Let's go. Let's go.
At the GTA 6 cover art. Right there in plain sight are two people, Booby Ike and Raul Batista. They aren't in a trailer breakdown or a random bio drop. Like, they are stamped directly on the main box art, standing right next to Jason and Lucia. This isn't just filler background decoration. Rockstar is basically handing us a blueprint for the story before the game is even out. So today, we're breaking down what every major character in GTA 6 actually does for the plot.
Yeah, well, how did they get the story plot? Like, how do you have it? How do you have it and we don't?
Just who they are, but their actual purpose. Because once you see how this cast connects together, the entire storyline starts making perfect sense. So let's start with the biggest shift in the game's dynamic. GTA 5 gave us 3 protagonists who could barely stand each other half the time. GTA 6 is flipping the script on this entirely, with this game being based around a couple made up of Jason Duval and Lucia Caminos. Rockstar is pretty clearly leaning into the heavy, classic Bonnie and Clyde sort of vibe, and Lucia...
Got it. I do like that. Oh, don't be fucking stupid. This is not the time. Oh.
Lucia is the first female lead of the HD GTA universe. Looking at their official background...
What the fuck is the HDTD universe? What is that?
The conflict between the two becomes pretty obvious. So Jason grew up around local grifters, he did a stint in the army, and he ended up right back where he started, smuggling drugs in the Keys, and he's more than comfortable to just chill and live under the radar. Lucia, on the other hand, just got out of prison, wearing an ankle monitor, and is trying to chase the good life that her mom always wanted since they left Liberty City. He's completely done waiting around for it. That right there is the core engine of the entire game. There's no dramatic betrayal to make this story interesting. Jason is perfectly fine staying small time and working in the smaller regions like the Keys or the Grass Rivers and Ambrosia or Port Gellhorn, chilling, not in Vice City. While Lucia wants to risk it all and break through the ceiling and go to Vice City and go to the crazy heist and money and get that good.
Damn, this is a classic story of Adam and Eve. The nigga just wants to chill and the bitch is like, hey, let's go eat the forbidden fruit. Come on! Do you know how many times? You know what it takes? How many times do you have to relive the same storyline over and over again? Don't fall for these snakes, man. These shorties be snakes.
Good life that she wanted. Every single score that they pull is that argument playing out in real time. Speaking of that ceiling, let's talk about Brian Hedder, as he's literally that ceiling personified. From what we've seen from the trailers and the different screenshots and info that Rockstar has given us, Brian is a drug runner from the golden age of Keys smuggling. The catch is he's not the one taking the risk anymore. He's essentially retired, and he's got guys like Jason doing the dirty work now while he sits back and chills. He even lets Jason live rent-free at one of his spots. At the beginning of trailer 2, we can see Brian chewing Jason out for fixing his roof instead of going and collecting rent and performing these shakedowns for Brian on his other properties. Honestly, that's a pretty big hint. Jason's essentially being paid in housing to just stay small and be obedient and not pursue greater things. So Brian basically represents that comfortable life and comfort zone for Jason. The second that Lucia gets out of jail and starts pushing for bigger plays, Brian becomes the guy that Jason's probably going to have to outgrow. And whether that ends with a clean break or a shootout remains to be seen as we play the game. Next up is Cal Hampton, who is Jason's best friend.
I think in a situation like that, there's no clean break. Because you're stepping on toes that you're not supposed to be stepping on, fam. So there's going to be something that has to go down. Blood will be spilled.
On the surface, he kind of seems like he might just be Rockstar's comic relief, sort of like Lamar was in GTA 5, showing up in trailer 2 at the different bar scenes and asking to be hooked up if someone has any friends. But if we look closer, they mention that Cal is the guy monitoring Coast Guard radio frequencies. To me, this isn't just a random detail they mention. I think that's a massive piece of the smuggling puzzle. And as we've seen in different screenshots and information, smuggling and using boats and such seems like it could be a prominent part of this game. And if Jason and Brian are moving product through the Keys, well, they need eyes on the wall, and Cal appears like he could be that guy. My prediction, and this might just be a hunch, but I think we need to keep an eye on Cal. I have a feeling that Rockstar is going to set up the funny, eccentric character who's just kind of chilling and listening to police scanners to knowing way more to the main story and everything than we might think. So I wouldn't sleep on him. So for this next part, I'm going to talk about 3 characters at once. To me, this looks like this is going to be the characters we come across as we move into Vice City and probably later into the game, like the mid-game. And to me, that they have a lot of interesting functions and things that they will do in the game that I think will all connect perfectly. So the first is Booby Ike. Now, this guy is a street veteran that turned into a mogul. He owns real estate, the Jack of Hearts strip club, and Only Raw Records. and his official bio says that he's all smiles until it's time for business. Next is Draquan Priest. He co-runs that Only Raw Records label that I just mentioned with Booby. He's a hustler, and he dealt drugs to fund his music dream, not because he loves the lifestyle.
Okay, that makes sense.
And finally,
listen, these are supposed to be a bunch of gun runners and gangsters from Broward County, Florida. This is the whole idea of it, right? This is what they're supposed to be. Now, mind you, the whole drug culture and everything, I've never really been a fan of it, and this might be a point that is completely stupid to the whole video, but I think black people should be portrayed in a different light. Now, mind you, I know a lot of the time it has to do with ourselves, portraying ourselves in a bad light, but I think if anything, we can try to be better, because right now we're not better.
Real Dimes. Now, this is a viral rap duo who blew up on social media and secured a major hit single 5 years before the game starts, and they are for this Only Raw Records label that we mentioned previously. So why does all this matter? Well, we know from the marketing of the game that GTA is leaning heavily into social media, viral videos, phone culture, and influencer culture. I suspect that Real Dimes aren't just going to be background NPCs with this music thing going on. I think there's a big chance that this group of NPCs will be used to introduce a core gameplay mechanic, teaching you social media, the influencer culture, because I don't think that those social media clips were placed in trailer 1 by accident. I do think social media, and we've even had rumors and potential leaks on this topic as well, that social media will be an aspect in this game. You know, whether it's maybe see someone flexing on social media and that opens up a robbery opportunity, or there's, you know, dynamic world events that happen via social media. I think that there's going to be something to this. I do think that Real Dimes...
That could be cool. I think one aspect of that is just like, how many things could we realistically be doing in this game? How many, realistically? Think about that. Because this is too much. This is way too much, man.
Draquan Priest could be a way that they introduce this kind of social media and influencer culture and how it might affect the game. And I'm sure there will be great music subplots as well. And remember, as mentioned, Booby Ike is right there.
Like, too much depth can be a bad thing, you guys. It can. All right?
On the official cover art. He's going to be a massive player in this game, and I suspect he will probably be a mid-game boss that we answer to and do missions for. Speaking of the official cover art, that brings us back to another name that we need to talk about, which is Raul Batista. Now, his official bio describes him as a seasoned, incredibly charming bank robber who's constantly looking for crew members willing to take massive risks for legendary payouts. The problem with this is he's getting more reckless with every score, and Rockstar explicitly notes that his crew is going to have to double down or pull their chips from the table. So Raul is basically a walking countdown clock. He's most likely the guy who's going to take Jason Lucia out of the small-time keys drug stuff and drop some more into the high-stakes million-dollar heist. He's a catalyst for what I would suspect is the entire second half of the game and how we get involved in the statewide conspiracies and everything. And given his spot on the cover art and his bio, he's going to drive the plot forward in a way that really changes the game. Okay, so now that we've got a lot of the core characters covered, it's time for a hot take that might get me cooked in the comments, but just hear me out on this.
Hear him out.
I think a lot of people assume that Jason and Lucia might just end up betraying each other. You know, in GTA 5, as we know with the ending, someone dies, Red Dead Redemption 2, like, it's pretty standard that there's going to be deaths when it comes to the ending, right? But I think that Rockstar is not going to go down this road this time. Rockstar has hammered the concepts of trust, loyalty, and riding together all over the marketing. And I just think the theme is being pushed so hard before launch. I feel like they're trying to set it up to be expected a betrayal or something will happen at the end.
Do you know who also leans on this exact same theme and ethos is the Avengers movies? Now, if you pay attention to the way Hollywood has been moving with the entire ethos and everything, it's this. It's like in the early 90s and everything, and early 2000s, it was the singular hero goes against the enemy, right? And then the new ideology now is the heroes band together. The idea that you can no longer do things by yourself. You have to do things with others. This idea of unity and being with other people. Now, mind you, I still think that some of the best heroes work better solo. But hey, if you guys are about all this woke BS, sure, why not? Let's be about it.
But I think they're actually going to do the opposite here. I think that Jason and Lucia will end up getting a happy ending in the game instead of betraying each other. Obviously, that's like pure speculation, and we'll definitely get some incredibly tense moments where they almost fall through and everything like that. You know, maybe there's a time where Lucia could get arrested again, or Jason, you know, it wants to go back to the regular life. I don't know exactly what it is, but I do think the game will end with them making it out together, however that works. I think the real twist is that Rockstar is going to subvert our expectations and actually have them stay loyal and work out in the end. So to keep it completely real with you guys, there are some massive blind spots that we do need to talk about. We still have zero official confirmation of the main antagonist. We saw this corrupt detective in trailer 2. It's possible he is. As seen on the cover art, it's possible Raul Batista is. That theory is okay. I actually don't think that this will be the main antagonist. And the reason why is I don't think that they would put the main villain and main antagonist on the cover art. I just feel like that's too obvious. And like, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot about this game that we don't know, and I think that Rockstar is not going to do the obvious thing. So I think Raul will play a big part, and it's possible some of the characters revealed become a villain within the game, but aren't like the main villain. I mean, more like a subplot side villain sort of thing that betrays us. But I think the main.
And the one thing that I do love about GTA that they've always done really well is the depth of their characters. The depth of their characters and the ability of you being able to choose between the Trevor and Lamar and them on GTA 5, that was actually pretty fire. And let's not also forget the classics such as Nico Bellic and GTA 4 as well, okay? The characters have so much depth. Tommy Vercetti, you really get into the whole meat and story. And I think that's why GTA has always been such a good game, whether it's standalone or online. It's the story, right? Either you're playing the story or you're going online and you're creating your own kind of story and role-playing as a wannabe gangster in your mom's basement, you know?
Main villain of the game that goes to that crazy official conspiracy and everything that we've heard about. I don't think that has been revealed and probably won't be revealed until we're actually playing the game, honestly. As for returning characters from GTA 5, there's really no official confirmation. I do think it would be cool, whether that's like Trevor out in the grass rivers, which would be really cool. Maybe Michael's children all grown up like Jimmy or Tracy. I do think there is a good chance that side characters from that game return, maybe smaller side characters that we wouldn't expect. I'm not sure exactly who that would be, but I do think there is a very solid chance characters from GTA 5 do return here, just because it's just such a massive title, one of the best-selling games ever. Having little tiebacks to it would be cool. And GTA 4 had some callbacks in GTA 5, right? Like Lester made a vague mention of Nico. You had Packy McCreary. You had the Lost MC guy who Trevor, gets his opening cutscene with, basically. So I think there's a good chance, but we'll see what happens. And the final thing I would say is it's important to separate the facts from the theories. So the character bios, the cover art names, trailer footage, all that's concrete. A lot of this video is theories and speculation by me, and we're just trying to look at the puzzle pieces Rockstar.
That's fair. You know what? You can't hate you. We can't hate you for having theories and conspiracies, friend.
Gave us and put them together. So at the end of the day, this cast is.
We can't hate you for that. Why would we hate him for that, guys? Come on. I think I'm gonna make this the cover art. I like that a lot. GTA, everything confirmed. Full breakdown. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. You guys, I apologize for the stream today, man. It's been a little, how can I say? It's been a little,
GTA
it's been a little.
6 Trailer 3 has legitimately leaked, and today we have a brand new 30-second snippet.
Really? Do we actually? All right, let's go. Let's see if we do. Let's see if we do. All right, GTA 6 gameplay trailer
Showing a
leaks.
part of the upcoming Trailer 3, which gives us a brand new gameplay reveal for GTA 6, on top of looking at this brand new gameplay snippet for Trailer 3 and breaking down all the new leaks and information. We're also going to be talking about the actual release date for Trailer 3 later in the video as well, since Rockstar just updated their website and have officially launched into Stage 2 for the summer marketing campaign for GTA 6. So with that being said, let's dive right into the brand new GTA 6 Trailer 3 leaks, which I actually found going through all these crazy little websites and forums late last night. There is so many fake and random GTA 6 leaks out there, and with AI being so advanced and being able to generate stuff that looks very similar to GTA 6 gameplay, you have to take everything with a grain of salt. But I found this random video over on Reddit, and after a few hours of it being posted, the account was deleted, scrubbed from the internet, and you really can't find this trailer snippet anywhere else except this video. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys watch it real quick. It's 30 seconds. Of course, it is a leaked snippet, so the guy recording it is recording it off his phone. So unfortunately, the quality is not the greatest, but it reveals tons of brand new info that we're going to talk about after you guys watch it. So enjoy.
This is hard. We got the leak going on here? Oh. Nah. The movement is too AI. It's too AI. This is not Nah. I'm calling it on this one, bro.
Alright, so yeah, as you guys can see, this little trailer snippet is absolutely insane. It pretty much shows the initial opening 30 seconds for GTA 6 Trailer 3. It is expected that the full trailer will be a little over 2 minutes, since that is how long Trailer 1 and 2 both were, and we're expecting Rockstar to follow a similar pattern and theme. But within this trailer itself, it's pretty interesting, because we get a few different scenes in the opening part where it shows Jason and Lucia putting on.
No, look at the facial expressions, and look at the speed in which this gunman enters the scene. It looks too much it was done in in what's it called? This is AI, bro.
On masks, it looks like they're about to go do robberies and heists in banks, which is something that we're all expecting with GTA 6. But one of the craziest parts about it is there is a scene where Jason, one of the main protagonists, supposed to be a partner of Lucia, could actually be seen putting on a police uniform with an undercover badge on his shirt. So this is pretty crazy because this is basically revealing to us that there is going to be a giant plot twist if this is actually the GTA 6.
This is not real, okay? This is not real. I'm not gonna sit here and have this video. No. This is not real, bro. Until the actual video comes out, this is just more speculation and more BS. That did not look real to me. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Think about it. Think about think about people on the internet these days. Think about people on the internet these days. If I show you a video that's too clean, you'll know it's AI. But if I hide the video through this idea of, oh, it was filmed on my phone and it's a scrub, and we have to scrub the guy's account from the internet, it's fake. Come on, you guys. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Trailer 3 snippet and is legitimate. So we could be seeing Jason actually being a...
Nah. This video's not real. It's all bullshit. I don't buy it. Video's not real, man. Come on, bro. It's not real, dude. It's just I make a lot of AI videos, okay? I make a lot of AI. I play a lot with AI image generation and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, the motion, it just seemed too similar to all that. It just seemed way too similar to all that. So I can't think, in my mind, it doesn't make sense that would be the real video. It just doesn't make sense. All right, let's get into oh yeah, we're supposed to do our little... Okay, no problem. Here we go, guys. Oh, I can't even bring this up anymore. Hey. All right, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a couple of days, took a week off, but you know what? Update. We are doing a 60-day stream, lock-in stream. And yeah, we are doing this YouTube thing full time. Ain't no plan B, content creator, artist, whatever you guys want to call it, whatever sort of stupid name you guys want to put on it. Give it your own title. I'm a man without titles, okay? I'm just a guy. I guess that is a title. Anyway, what's today's video about? Today's video is about being unapologetically yourself, okay? When it comes down to being you, a lot of people are going to give you flack for being who you are. Now, one thing to take into consideration is that most of the time, everyone is just projecting. They're projecting their own ideologies, they're projecting their own life filters, and they're trying to put it on you. So whatever they think you are, take it with a grain of salt. You're seeing somebody else's perspective out of the 8-9 billion people that run around this planet, correct? So what you have to understand is when you're going to be unapologetically yourself, a lot of people are going to be, they're going to be sort of threatened by that. Because most people are very uncomfortable in their own skin. And most people also dislike you. But you can't go around in this world trying to make everybody like you. That's very stupid. Because then you're not authentically yourself. And if you're going to be authentically yourself, sometimes it's going to bite. People are going to get stung. People are going to get in the way of the shotgun shells. You know? It's not going to be very nice. But that's okay. You have to be unapologetically yourself because that is a form of self-love. If you can love every aspect of yourself, whether it is the positive side, whether it is the dark side of yourself, the shadow, if you can love all these layers of yourself, you end up being the winner. But if you can't, then you know who wins, unfortunately? Society. Because they've been able to temper your light. I don't even know if I use the word temper there properly, but they can dim your light. Think of you as, when you're just living life, think of you as like an open Amazon warehouse where every single light is on in the warehouse and everything is moving beautifully. And then as life goes on and things occur in life and life starts to weigh you down, certain areas of your warehouse now start getting turned off, light after light. Start turning off all the lights. You start feeling less energetic than you used to, less sort of charismatic than you used to. You sort of feel bogged down by life. Life starts to feel monotonous. It's because you've let other people control your energy and output. You can't let people dim you down. You can't. And when people, you're going to say things to people sometimes, they're going to make people want to say, hey, maybe you should apologize. No, maybe you shouldn't. Sometimes less is more. You're going to offend people. You don't always need to apologize. Obviously, if you say something that's crazy, then apologize. But yeah, aside from that, you should not be apologizing for who you are. You know, that's not how this game should go, guys. It should not be moving like that because people are too sensitive and soft. Okay. All right. I think that's about it, right? You guys got the message. Be you. Don't be scared. You have to be a psycho. You got to be a killer. You got to be a pervert. You got to be a retard. This is how you get through life. All of those people don't really think twice. They just do it. So just do you. Stop overthinking about who you need to be. Be you unapologetically. And with that, I bid you adieu. Yeah, xCephasx. All right, well, you know what? We were supposed to play GTA, so let's do that. Completely butchered the spelling of unapologetic. And then after we play GTA, we'll come back and we'll do the Instagram Reels in it. Instagram Reels. Come on, baby, won't you move that body? Come on, baby girl, won't you move that body? Come on, baby girl, won't you move your body? Everywhere you go, she's like, move your body. Everywhere I go, she's like, move your body. Every baby girl, your body. Ooh, baby girl, go ahead and move your body. Whoa, baby girl, go ahead and move your body. Wow. She's like, baby girl, would you move your body? Whoa. I'm like, baby girl, let you know. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey! How are we gonna play GTA? We don't even have our cool background screen popping in the background, bro. Wow. Hell. Come on, baby girl, would you move your booty? Wow. Come on, baby girl, would you move that booty? Wow. Where is it? Where is it then? Huh? Okay, play the media source then, bro. Oh my god, you guys. I really dislike when things don't work. When things don't work, I dislike it. Alright. Are you ready? Ready? That's Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh. Baby girl, won't you punch me on my booty? Ooh, baby girl, gonna punch me in my booty. Baby girl, won't you punch me in my booty, bro? Baby girl, won't you punch me in my booty? Whoa, baby girl, won't you punch me in my booty? Girl, come on, won't you punch me in my booty? Ooh, baby girl, won't you punch me in my booty? Ooh, baby girl, that is my booty. Wow. I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, treacherous swine. All right, let's go. You guys know the rule. You guys know the rule. One mission a day keeps the drugs away. I kind of want to go out tonight. Staring at my heart when I'm with you. 'Cause when we are apart, I feel it too. If you're foot under the foot, I know it's true. Bitch, do you want to get a fucking... Want to get popped real quick? Huh, bitch? Oh my goodness gracious. You know... Four from. Alright.
Come in and park yourself on the hide, son. Hell, my daddy used to say, never look a gift horse in the mouth. And by golly, he never did. Would you like a drop of the old Kentucky?
No thanks.
A clean thinker. I like that. Now, the property business isn't all about highfalutin paper pushing. It's about dirt. And the will to claim that dirt. You with me, son?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I need some tenacious bastard to let go of some dirt. And you look to me like the kind of guy to persuade him.
Persuasion's my forte.
Yeah, he'll be down at the country club, down on the golf course. They don't allow guns, so his bodyguards won't be packing lawgivers. Go beat 8 tons of crap out of him. Here now, I got you a membership. And boy, you're gonna need more appropriate clothing.
This guy's my new friend. I never had a friend with a wig before.
You motherfuckers are always out here judging my outfits, bro. First of all, can we take into just consideration that this nigga here decided to park his taxi on the lawn? I know that's like one of those mission taxis, but still. Wild. Alright, nigga, let's go.
How about your woman?
Hey, man. You get ran over, that's not my problem, dog. Oh, okay. The car stinks. It's like I don't like vehicles that have like terrible handling like that. It's hard to drive them. Bitch, you ain't gonna go. You ain't gonna say a word. You ain't gonna say a word, bitch. I'm gonna take you out. Jock sport.
Is this me?
Nice ass, baby.
Why me?
Why you gotta objectify me like that? Huh? You think I work on the booty just for you to objectify me? Come on. Make sure it's his last. Oof. Alright. What kind of weapons we got? We have no weapons. Oh, I have no weapons because I can't actually have a weapon. Okay.
What is this, my sugar?
My sugar. Okay. Change radio station. Oh, I gotta listen to his K-chat. Whoa! What a way to make an entrance!
Yes, my, I agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, xCephasx.
That is an important question.
Alright. Alright, motherfuckers. How are we gonna do this? So no one has a weapon.
Who is this guy? Boys, deal with him.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh God. No, this is not how this was supposed to go down. This is not how it's supposed to go down. I forgot the weapon attack. Oh my goodness. I forgot how to attack with a weapon. Yeah, I forgot how to do it. Oh God. So stupid, dude. Alright, we gotta get another weapon. I forgot how to attack. I just completely just went over my head. It's like, bro, I need a weapon, man.
My papi will have your cojones.
Your papi drives a Corolla? Foot. I left the hospital, but there should be a taxi in front of the hospital.
Think that's funny, pal?
Son of a bitch. I have to drive all the way back? That was not my intention. My intention is not to destroy you like that. That was not what we're trying to do. Sometimes a man gets carried away in what he does.
North Washington Beach.
I mean, if you're just giving them shits away.
Now, pal!
If you're just giving the weapons away, bro. Kill the cop, bro. Serious stuff here. Some serious shit, dog. That is really good handling. I mean, its speed and handling are nice. Adequate. It's not like good or anything. It's adequate. Oh, fuck. I thought I could hide there for a second, which I lose a star. Alright, let's go. It's a rich person's house. Maybe I can take something from the rich guy. Let's take this fucking Porsche, baby. Sorry, rich guy. You're an idiot. Wow. The Comet. Comet is a good vehicle.
Hello, Grandpa.
Not as fast as the Corvette, but I guess we have to try that mission again, right? Because I mean, what? I can't believe I had all these things and I didn't even know how to use the weapon. You knew he was gonna get out of the way, man. I think what I should do is, I don't know how, I'm gonna chase this guy around the whole team. What I need to do is I need to off him with the I need to use the golf cart as a weapon. Yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to beat this mission, bro. Because they hit them with the ting. Come on. All right. Got it.
You nearly hit me, man.
Man, shut up. Sometimes that's the point. Sometimes the point is to inflict as much damage as possible. Easy on the giggles, baby. I say easy on the giggles. Batty in the corner, she's like, do I know who you are?
Is this me?
Nice ass, baby.
3 miles a day.
Alright, we're gonna beat this mission, bro, right here, right now. Oh, it's a golf course. I thought it was a nigga's crib. Oh man, they're gonna make me dispose of all my guns. You guys made me dispose of all my weapons. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna use the golf cart as a weapon. There we go, guys. The setup is the most important part of the job.
Who is this guy? Boys, deal with him.
Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. The setup is the most important part of the job. Come on, you foot. I gotcha, buddy.
I hope you have insurance, moron.
I don't. It's not what this is about. Is this about insurance? Is this are you about to perish, dog? Come on, buddy. Yo, yeah. You're not getting away from me, dude. You're not. I'm just not letting it happen. This whole mission is going to be just like this, eh? Pretty much just chasing him down in a stupid fucking golf cart until the car can essentially explode. Oh, wow. That was pure luck. That was pure luck. That was pure luck. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think I can get him. Oh! I think I can get him in the water. I think so. Hold on. See? See what I told you about these guys? You have to body them with the golf cart. It's the only way. Oh my gosh. You guys, what's going on here? Grab this health real quick. Oh wow. I thought I could grab the health from the car. I guess not. Bro, you're going to perish. Ah! Bro, get the fuck up, dog.
Me, pal?
Come on.
Yo, meathead, get back.
Bro, oh my god, bro. All my weapons are on the other side of the tank. You niggas, man. You niggas, man. Oh my gosh. It's all my fault, really, because I forgot how to run, I forgot how to punch, I forgot how to kill. Alright. That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing, dude. Oh, you had to do this mission 3 times. This is embarrassing. Ah.
Yes, I graduated from Stockford.
So I never said I was the best at playing video games.
Move it, man!
Alright, he's gonna run away and stuff and all this stuff, so... Oof. I'm not losing this mission again, bro. I'm not. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm gonna take this guy's entire... I'm taking everything this nigga's got. I'm taking everything this nigga's got, bro. Ladies, get out of the way. Okay. There's a reason why I put that there, so the mans can't get away. Okay? You guys understand how the game's played? You have to play strategically. I set a barrier there so the mans can't escape me. That bitch ass nigga dipped off like that, bro. What a bitch. What a bitch, cuh. You realize bummer, cuh. You a buster, cuh? Real life buster, cuh? Alright, because this is the one he's gonna jump into. So this one he's gonna jump into, I wanna make sure it's like it's damaged up good before I even attack this, bro. You know, it's all about the setup now. Damage it really good. Get it smoking in. Come on. All right. Now I want you guys to pay attention to how greatness works.
Who is this guy?
Boys, deal with him.
Get him! To that psycho!
Oh God. Oh God, my plan. My plan still stands. In pure greatness, my plan resides.
Excuse you, young man.
Shut up, lady. You're about to get me thrown in the water.
You crazy son of a bitch! Slow down!
Shut the fuck up and get out of the way, nigga. The fuck? What is he talking about? Oh, cuts him off!
I hope you have insurance, moron.
Possibly. Come on. Get out of the way. Oh, wow, 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 wow. This is not supposed to happen like that. Look at this guy. This guy came. Not this time. Wait for him to get out of the car, bro, and run this nigga the fuck over, dog.
It's Laszlo, aka.
Ugh. Every time. Alright, get up, nigga.
Say your prayers, shithead.
Get up! Jump!
Whoa, you're a dead man. Oh man, I almost feel
Bro!
sorry. I'm gonna beat you to a pulp, boy.
What an... Okay. Wow. We did it. Beautiful. I told y'all, hey, why am I putting the car there? To block him from getting out. And you guys said, oh, why would you do that? You clearly don't understand what it means to play video games strategically. That was so stupid mission, dude. That was dumb. I hated that. Like, every single aspect of that just made me look so fucking stupid. Ugh. God. Alright, let's save the game. Look at that, guys. We made it. We made it. Baby girl, we made it. Baby girl, we made it. We made it. Baby girl, we made it.
Just give me a reason.
I will. Alrighty. Ugh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That was beautiful, guys. We did it. Huh? Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that a beautiful thing to do? beautiful. GTA, boys. What was that? Hold on. GTA. All right. We have, let's just get into some reels. Let's do a quick last minute reels ting. Hold on, let me stop the GTA stream. GTA stream stopped. Alright. 2.5 hour stream on Kick. 2 hour stream on YouTube. Let's get some reels popping. And then I know we've done everything, right? That's how I'll know. Kathleen Williams 77. Is this person real? I doubt it. 1 second, guys. What are we even doing right now? 1 second, okay? All right. There it is. We got our people messaged. I'm trying to, you know me, I'm always trying to leave the house, man. I'm always trying to leave the house. I'm always trying to go outside. They say, who is this nigga? He's always trying to be outside. Who is this nigga? He's always trying to be outside. He's always trying to be outside. Who is this nigga? He was trying to be outside. So here we go, guys. Let's get our reactions here popping. You know, Mr. Kosa, he tell us, you know. Kosa, he tell us, how is school? Business is good. Let's go.
So far at school? Wonderful, man. No, business is going very well, you know.
First of all, he was asked about school, not business. First point.
Since the
very nice.
That's wild. The whip, oh, protect himself.
Yeah. The Mac.
Ah! It's about Honda. Oh. What?
Don't.
I think concerts, that and chips. I saw you sipping chips.
I got it like this, I got it.
Me standing on the pouring rain. Now I got a heavy diamond chain. My pocket's getting thicker.
Let's go.
Watch is moving quicker.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh my God, hold on! Stay with it.
gonna drink that, nigga? Oh, Lord.
Oishi! Start!
Oh, not another one. Ugh. He's gonna drink it again.
Oichi! Chosen Kashi!
What's this?
I done told you!
Oh.
Next time I tell you!
This is traumatic. Oh, God.
What would you say to Jesus if you could meet him?
I wouldn't say shit.
Really?
Nah. But I'd kiss him.
Damn.
I'll do the best I can with what I got.
Oh!
No texting, no writing, nobody telling me what to say. This
Okay.
from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the
Damn.
streets. I'm a bitch from the streets.
That perk is fucking shorty up, dog.
Tip, if you ever want your brakes to stop squeaking, just put some wheel bearing grease on the rotors.
Why you don't know? Why you don't know? We are 멈추고!
You see, this is the problem with the internet, dude. You got these dumb idiots making dumb suggestions. Ugh, yuck.
Start up!
Okay.
What kind of outfit is that?
It's a rubber jacket, rubber jeans.
Is it supposed to fit like that? Like,
Yeah.
can I take a picture of it?
Realistically, the thing with this guy is he just caught a Pikachu. And it keeps shocking him, so, you know, he's trying to counteract that. Oh my God! Fake Michael just took your girl, man.
Today is my first day without drugs, alcohol, fast food, energy drinks, smoking, caffeine, masturbation, weed, vaping, coke, porn, gambling, sports betting, cheating, scamming,
Corruption, street fights, domestic violence. Well, you know what, shorty? I hope you're alright.
This is something I've never seen before. It's a mother, a daughter, impregnated by the same man. And what are their names?
This is Nicole. Nicole, you want to say hi? She has a hiccup, so so beautiful. She's adorable, and we love her so much. And this is Nick Jr. Nick Jr. Yes.
This guy's doing the most, man. But you know what? This is the type of guy who could actually protect you from the zombie apocalypse when it comes, so be careful. Oh. You know, this guy, as crazy as he looks, he actually got all these tattoos removed, so shout out to him, man, for bettering his life. You know? Oh, what's this?
Hugo wants to fuck both of y'all.
That's very interesting. Yeah. Raw time.
Oh, well, there it is.
Now Candy Tails is for boys too. Check out those candy dreads. Wow! Baby jamming with me candy tails. Yeah, hear me, man. Now.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You niggas goofing around now too much. Alright, niggas, that's it for today. That was a stream for today. I appreciate that. First day of the stream, guys. Beautiful, casual, easy. I have no beef. Alright? That was nice. I will catch you guys tomorrow for day 2. I will catch you guys for day 2 tomorrow, okay? See you later, gang. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Day 2, day 1 of the stream. Pretty good. Why is this bottom part here not extending? Okay, fine. Make it big. But I will say this. This part here, come on. Hey, I can't even get my fucking